you have to be very careful
Yes.
and follow the laws here in the Philippines.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Hello, good morning. Yeah,
Good afternoon. Good night.
because it's 9:30 here, so
Let us know in the comments
we
what time you
still have
watch.
30 minutes before we go get inside the mall. We're waiting here outside the mall because I really need to pay our house rental. Yes.
We need some toilet paper.
Yes, exactly. Or else he will use these leaves as toilet papers.
No, I won't.
Yeah, so guys, our topic for today is like it's about the foreigner who got blacklisted here in the Philippines. Like he was not a criminal, na. It's just he overstayed in the Philippines. That's why he had penalty, and the immigration put him in the blacklisted. Like imagine imagine his stay here in the Philippines. He was a student. Yeah, he was a student for 3 years. That's why he's more fluent in Tagalog. And he is already married with a Filipina. But still, the immigration put him in the blacklist because he was an overstayed. And also the fact that the wife paid the penalties already for a long time, like it's been a year, she paid the penalty. And then since he go back to his country, and then a year after he came back here, so they thought that the blacklisted thing already lifted up. Yeah, but no, he was detained in the airport for 4 days. Imagine 4 days he was detained in the airport, and the wife tried to process everything for his release, but it's no show. And he even wants to check his husband, look for his husband,
But
yeah, for her husband, but the security personnel in the airport, they don't allow her to see her husband for 4 days.
wow.
Yes. And then, you know what?
Did they say why?
Huh?
Say why? Like was
They're
it?
not allowed. That's it. They
Seems
just,
kinda-
yeah,
oh,
their protocol, no. You process everything and then you can see your husband. But they don't allow her to check her husband. So she's worried. Like if of course, if he had enough sleep, good food or something like that. But they don't let him show. Yeah. And then also, um, she went, she asked help from one of the congressmen. Yeah. And that's it. With the help of the congressman, I don't know the name of the congressman, I forget.
While you're looking it up, I will
Yes.
say this is the part that's kind of scary in the Philippines, okay? A little scary in the Philippines because I hear so many stories like this with immigration and you don't know sometimes like what they're going to do, you know? So I don't know. It's something to think about in the back of your mind. You're dotting your I's, crossing your T's. Like, think about that because, I don't know, sometimes things just go wrong and there's not really something wrong. I mean, this seemed like a legit case because she's saying he overstayed, but then, like, why was he detained 4 days? And it's like certain things don't really make sense to me. So it's like, it makes you a little nervous every time you got to face that kind of situation, right? So some things to think about while she's looking up that.
Yep. Yeah, according to Google, he was a congressman, Congressman Busita. She went to the office, or there is a hotline there, for that politician if you want his help. Yeah, so maybe she called or she went to the office. So that's why the politician assist her. They went to the airport, and then he even just make a call just to imagine it was Friday. It was Friday, and Friday afternoon. And the government offices here will close 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But you just make a call and then send the documents into someone in the immigration to look the papers. Yeah. And then it's really quick because that day the husband was released. You see, without connection in the Philippines, if you're in trouble, um, sorry,
Good luck.
sorry.
Good luck. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the
So
little scary
that's
part about
why
the Philippines.
you have to be very careful and
Yes.
follow the laws here in the Philippines.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
then, be extra
Because
careful.
imagine he was just overstayed and paid the penalties, but he's still blacklisted. He was not, just overstayed and then pay all the penalties. And the wife, they even have, they even get married, but the immigration still wants the SPA from her husband. Imagine they're a couple
What
already.
is the SPA?
A special power of attorney.
Oh,
Yes. And then she went go back and forth just to make a signature from her husband for the SPA. And imagine he came back like she went there 4 times back and forth. The immigration always asks for SPA.
so lately we've been going through the JRC immigration, and we've been finding a really, really good service there. So it's not any kind of sponsorship or anything, just telling our experience personally. Because first we were doing it all ourselves, going directly to immigration. But lately we've been going and using the JRC services, and I really do find gives you a little extra peace of mind.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess you have to just follow the rules. Follow
Yeah.
the laws here in the Philippines and have more patience and pray, pray, pray for wisdom, strength, patience.
Yeah, always.
Yes.
And like when I go to leave now, or hopefully all of us, we go to leave, I have to have what's called an exit clearance. If you haven't looked at that up before, you may want to check that out, because if you've been here for so long, after a year, you need an exit clearance. You have to be cleared to leave.
Jersey is the answer.
So yeah, we're planning to go to JRC for that, because hopefully they'll make sure everything is okay and in order. I would hate to run into something not quite right and not have all those paperwork things in line when you're trying to leave. So that's another heads up. So
Okay, so guys, God bless everyone.
yeah, much.